This is a brief tutorial on CSS inheritance. This sample web page currently has an external CSS style sheet applied. We can tell that from line 8, which has the link tag to my external style sheet, styles.css, located in the CSS folder. This style sheet currently has a shade of blue applied to the body as a background color. When we view our web page, we can see that this style sheet is currently shading the background blue. Now, if we want to override an external style sheet with custom styles for this particular page, we can do so using the style section that we can create inside our head tags in our current document. So what I will do is create a body style, just like in our external style sheet, but a different color than the color that's in the external style sheet. And we'll choose this color, and we're going to save the changes. We're going to go back to our web page and refresh it. You're going to now see the internal page style overrides the external CSS file. This is because of the concept of inheritance. External styles in an external style sheet get applied first when a web page loads. After loading the web page, any internal style sheet will get loaded next. Hence, the color has changed to a shade of brown as opposed to the blue. The next thing we could do is we could override an internal page style if we needed to by using inline styles. These are least preferred. They are hard to maintain when you have to make mass updates to a website. The same with internal page styles. You try to avoid them and use them very limited, only if you have custom web pages that need to stand out from the rest of the website, or special sections in a web page that need to stand out from the rest of the website. So when you apply an inline style, you do so by using the style attribute on a particular HTML element. And now what we'll see is that that style will end up prevailing when our web page loads. So now the resulting style in our web page ends up being a shade of a gray. This is due to the inline style, which overrides the internal page styles, which override the external style sheet. It is completely okay to use all three types of styles in one HTML document should you have the need, but again, from a maintenance perspective, you will always want to put as many styles as possible in your external style sheets for your web pages. This allows for you to update your entire website by making changes in just one specific CSS file. Just envision if you had 100 web pages and each of those web pages had numerous styles added to HTML attributes throughout. If you made a significant change to your organization's font usage and color scheme, think of all of the styles you would have to update. The same would go if you had 100 pages with 100 internal style sheets applied. You'd have to update all 100 pages. The concept of using external CSS files and applying them to your web pages avoids you from this maintenance nightmare. But it is important to understand how you can override those external styles when necessary. And in this tutorial, you have seen exactly that. So if we wanted to go back and apply our external style sheet to this page, we just clear out the inline style and we remove any style here that we no longer want to override in the page style, or in this case, it's our only style. We will just remove this section and save our page, and we'll refresh, and we will go back to our external style, which now applies to our web page and would ideally apply to all other pages in our website. This concludes a demo, albeit brief, on CSS inheritance. If you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the comments or reach out directly. Thank you.